All right, I hit the live button.
Okay,
Did you
great.
get my text about the live chat?
Yes, I did, and I'm
Okay.
going to check it right now on the
All right,
YouTube.
so you're live, so I'm going to mute myself whenever you're ready.
All right, thank you,
Have
Hayden.
fun.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm just setting up. Okay, I'm going to try to do these comment box thing. Okay, I see me. Where is everyone from? Let me know while I try to figure this out. Okay, looking for the comment box. Okay, you see me. All right. All right. So, hello. Happy Saturday. I'm here in New York City. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the United States, and it is raining. Usually, Memorial Day is, the unofficial start of the summer, and this does not feel like summer, all right? But it's okay. We're still going to enjoy ourselves. We're still going to have a great time this weekend. I have some plans to enjoy myself. So I hope you do as well. So, anyway, let me reintroduce myself. Hello. My name is Lena-Marie Gilbert, and I am a certified professional coach where I help my clients shift from I have to I choose to, I get to. I'm also the host of the Single Girls Kit, which is a 6-week group program helping women all over the world date without the drama. So the summer session starts very soon, Saturday, June 19th. And you can actually register. Let me see. You can register at Henso Coaching and Consulting.com, and then you can just click on the Single Girls Kit link. It's right there, and it's right on the top. So, and then I believe I'll also put the link in the description box in this YouTube video. All right. Okay, so let's get started. So, in last week's video, I shared a little bit about myself, my dating patterns in my 20s. So, if you haven't watched that video, you can watch it after you watch this video, okay? So, I talk about how I went from, relationship to relationship, believing I had to act a certain way in order for someone to like me, in order for someone to love me. I had so many self-limiting beliefs and stories on how I thought dating was supposed to go, dating and relationships were supposed to go. And all of that noise was preventing me from, truly showing up as me, as me, and it was just making my dating life so overwhelming, so exhausting. So today I'm going to focus on the 4 blocks you're having in your dating life today. So, number 1, your limiting beliefs. Okay, that's the beliefs that you've learned and accepted about yourself, about the world, and about other people around you that just limits you in some kind of way. Now, my old limiting belief was that I believed that showing emotion and vulnerability was a sign of weakness. I don't know where I learned that from. I probably learned it from like my family, from like my friends, just growing up. They used to say I needed to be tough, right? I needed to guard my heart. Oh, I remember hearing that a lot. I needed to guard my heart and stay practical. Now, here I am walking around with an invisible wall, right? Going on dates I can't show him the real me, I can't show him that I like him. I can't show all my cards, right? And that wasn't working. It wasn't working out for me. That belief was not serving me because the right person for you will want to see that vulnerable, that authentic side of you. That's how he'll connect to your heart. So in the Single Girls Kit, we talk about that a lot, whether or not your beliefs are currently serving you in your life today, right? Today, not yesterday, not last year, a month ago. It's today. How is it serving you today? We evaluate it. We create a plan to choose something different. And then you commit to that plan. All right. So the second block is the story in your head. The story you create about a situation or an experience based on the past. Now, I used to be the queen of overthinking, overanalyzing, like, a text message, a first date. Okay. And then I would involve like all my friends. And now we're here, now we're sitting here, and now we're all obsessing over like some text message, trying to figure out what he really means by this. And now we're all fueling, now they're fueling the fire, and now they're hyping me up. And now I'm sitting on the couch, right? I'm sitting on the couch and I'm mad now, right? I'm stewing in my anger. But what really happened here as we're just sitting here, like trying to like evaluate this text and interpret it? What happened here? Who really caused that drama? I did. I caused the drama in my head. So if you choose to like stick with your interpretations and the stories and the drama, you're gonna have a very little chance of seeing other possibilities. And then the cycle will just continue. It'll just keep repeating itself. And in the Single Girls Kit, we rewrite that story so you can finally liberate yourself from that pain. So that in these moments, right? In these moments, you can remain present in a moment, and you take things just less personally. And I will even, so we even teach you exactly what to say and what to do when you find yourself getting caught up in that drama. It's a formula. It's a formula you can use. You can use this formula in any circumstance, from relationships to even like your work life. It's universal. So that's what you'll learn in the Single Girls Kit. Block 3, your assumptions. Your assumptions that just because something has happened in the past, it will automatically happen again. Okay, so if you find yourself saying, I've been here before, so I know this relationship, it won't work out for me, this dating app, right? I hear this a lot. This dating app won't work for me. I tried it 2 years ago and I didn't meet anyone. It won't work for me this time. So when you think that, you've already decided it's going to fail before you even give it a chance. Okay, you're not even in the present. You're currently in the past. And I get it. It's natural for these thoughts to come up, right? To pop up. We're only human. And in the Single Girls Kit, I teach you patience, because that's where it starts. It starts with you. It starts with your mindset, your faith, and having more kindness and compassion with your journey, just one step at a time. That's all it is. One step at a time. That's where the Single Girls Kit is. This is your first step. This is the first step that you're giving yourself. All right. Which leads me to your fourth block in your dating life, which is your fear, your gremlin. Now, I know some of you have heard Tracy talk about this. So your gremlin thrives on fear. It's the most powerful voice. All right. It's the voice that tells you to never try. It's the voice that tells you you're just unlucky in love. You can't be like her. Can't be like Stacy, right? It's the voice that says never to take a risk, or that you'll never find a partner. It's not for you. All right. So the Single Girls Kit, we teach you how to take back your power and to control your gremlin, to control your fear. That's what you do, right? Like how to identify it, how to identify your fear, your gremlin, how to talk to it, how to understand it. Yeah. How to understand it, how to face your fear, how to face your gremlin, and then how to manage it when it does come up, because it does, is going to come up. I'm not here to tell you I'm going to make your gremlin disappear completely. No, because it's been there. What I'm saying is, how can we manage it? So when those times when your gremlin does come up, we got a plan. All right. It's a step-by-step process, and you'll learn it in the program, and it will help you feel alive again, like yourself again. And 100% of my clients have said that it's a game changer. All right. So those are your 4 blocks that you're having in your dating life. Now, okay, it's time for questions. So you can put your questions in the chat box. And in the meantime, okay, let me quickly check. All right, let's see. I don't see the chat box. Let me see. All right. So if you guys have any comments, I'm going to find out. Hopefully it can pop up on the chat box, but I do have a question here. Okay. I have a question here that actually someone had submitted to Tracy and myself on Instagram. All right. So I promised I would answer it here. So let's start with that question. Well, yeah, I don't see the comment box. No, I don't know. All right, so let me find this question. All right, so she writes, all right, almost 24 and nowhere near ready to date, feeling worried. Okay, almost 24 and nowhere near ready to date, feeling worried. Yeah, I sense that you've maybe been hurt before, or you might even have like a limiting belief that you need to be in a certain place in order to start dating. So, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, no wonder you're feeling worried. I would actually challenge you and everyone on this call, everyone here. What does being ready mean to you? What's the standard? That you have to be in a certain place in your career? You have to be in a certain place financially, or you have to be perfectly healed emotionally in order to start dating again? How might that belief limit you? Yeah, how well is that approach getting you what you desire? That you have to be perfect. You have to be your standard, right? It's up here, and you have to be up here in order to start dating again. I used to think like that. I used to think like that. I used to think like, oh, I need to take a six month break. It was always 6 months for some reason. I had to take a 6-month break from dating so I can work on myself, because everything just needs to be perfectly aligned before I try again. It has to be 6 months, right? Like I just threw out the number. Like 6 months. I would just always stick to 6 months. And guess what? Who was that? Who was talking there? That was my gremlin talking. Okay? So don't let your fear, your gremlin, don't let your gremlin hold you back. There's no perfect time, all right, to get back out there. There's no perfect time. The time is now. Now is the time. Yes. Okay. But yes, do the work. Yeah, of course. Do the work on yourself. But what if you did it at the same time? What if that was an option? Do it at the same time. Do the growth work and date. What would change if you were to approach it in that way? And be honest about your journey. Communicate that when you're going out on dates. That's what I did. That's when things started to change. I was honest about like, hey, like this is where I'm at. This is where I'm working from, like, where I'm working, what I'm working on. I would tell my dates that. And no, they didn't run away. Well, I mean, the guys that weren't for me, yeah, it didn't work out. But the men that were for me were like, yeah, I'm really proud of you for working on that. Like you have, yeah, that's so admirable. Thanks for being honest. Just because I just told them where I'm at. I allowed myself to be vulnerable, to be truthful and just honest about where I'm at. So, and that's why the Single Girls Kit was created. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because there is no perfect time. All right. The time is now. And I believe that you all can get what you want at the same time as working on yourself side by side. All right. So let me find the chat box. All right. I don't see the chat box on here. Oh well. I'll monitor I'll monitor YouTube, and I will check back for the questions and comments that you might have. Put the link for registration for the Single Girls Kit in a description box. Remember, the Single Girls Kit is a 6-week virtual group program. It starts Saturday, June 19th at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's 11 a.m. Central Time. All right. And if you're international, you can convert it to the time that you're in. Yeah, all sessions are recorded. You'll be a part of a community of supportive, oh my gosh, supportive women who are just like you, ready, willing, serious. All right, who want the same thing that you want. All right, you'll have my support as well as every other woman in the group. You'll have their support. All right. Also, to remind you, my newsletter comes out June 1st. So that's the HCC, the Hensel Coaching and Consulting newsletter. So if you're not subscribed to that, please do. Comes out June 1st. I'm doing the 3 behaviors of a high caliber lady. All right. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend.